Welcome back to Spinal Attraction. Thank you for coming back again. I want to shout out to my subscribers. Thank you very much. During the last hurricane that we had here in Florida, Hurricane Milton, my son and I were at the Hilton, and I decided let's use this time wisely and shot two videos. One for the neck. I used my son as my model, and then I did one for sciatica. And between those two videos, in less than about maybe about 3 weeks, over 21,000 views. So, man, it has taken off. And the subscribers are just coming in more and more than 150 now. Yes, it's a new channel, but it's building. Thank you. I have about 35 years experience as a licensed massage therapist and nutritional counselor. So the reason I'm doing these videos is to pass on as much useful information as I can. I was planning to write a book about the business of massage therapy. Seems to me people are not really reading so much anymore, for one, and I believe I can continue on with my channel and do it through videos instead. This is my first book, The Back Bible. In here, my focus is to treat the cause, not the symptoms, and learn to decide your own fate. And I can help you with some of that in my book, because I talk about massage therapy, acupuncture, chiropractic, many things that you may or may not have experienced, including back surgery. And I had one back surgery that led to a second and a third and a fourth. The information is all in my book. Did put that off for many years, 25 years before I had the first. Anyway, the rest of that information is in my book. So in the experience that I've had in all these years, I have worked with medical doctors, chiropractors, naturopathic doctors. I've worked with the best licensed massage therapists and instructors that I could find, especially early on, and I learned a great deal from many of them. So much of the purpose for this video and subsequent videos that I'll be making is to talk about the business end of massage therapy and ways and methods to enhance your existing massage therapy business, a new business, either way, different ways that I have used to grow and continue a successful massage business. Using a massage chair is a great way to meet people. If you don't have one, it's just a really good tool to have. You can set up and make $1 a minute or more if you'd like, but the idea is to get your hands on, literally, on people so that they experience your work and get a feel for what kind of massage you can do for them. You can gather a lot of contact information by doing that. You can set up at events, you can set up at a health food store, a gym, places where people are a little bit more serious about health rather than, say, a football game or setting up outside of a bar or something like that. You're not going to get the right-minded people. So as an example, there were places where on Maui there was a karate club, there was a gym, there was a restaurant, and I could strategically set up my massage chair. First you go to the management and you talk to them. Yes, I'm licensed. Yes, I'm insured. I'm a professional. This is what I'd like to do. I have never had anyone ask me for any money to do this. It's an asset to their business if you do it right. As an example, you take your massage chair, you take your appointment book, which is what I usually use, maybe a notebook as well, and let's say you get some people to participate and you work their neck and shoulders for probably average about 10 minutes. During that time, you find an area in someone's shoulder that could use some work. You find someone that has headaches or a problem in their neck. and you make a little note of that. You have their name. As I was saying, you gather information. You get their contact information, email, phone number, and people will give you this if you ask for it. If you come across as a trusting person, be very personable and on the positive side. So you gather their information, and generally it's not going to happen immediately because they're on their way, they're shopping, they're going to the restaurant, whatever they're doing, they've got their plans. So you give them a day or two, you call them. Some people, of course, people don't answer their phones so much anymore, maybe a text first. Then you can contact them and you can suggest, Thursday I've got some time. Maybe you'd like to come in and get a massage we talked about. Or in my case, a lot of it was house calls, hotel calls. So I'm going to be in your neighborhood on Thursday, and maybe you would like to get a sample massage or set up an appointment. Some people are not going to like this. Many people, you might be surprised how many people will like it. And I've had many of my clients tell me, if you didn't take the initiative, call me and set up this appointment, it wouldn't happen, or it wouldn't be happening week after week or month after month. And they're thanking me for it. They just show up, or in my case, I show up, they get on my table, they relax, get their therapy. All they have to do is pay me. I do everything else. And it worked out quite well. You might want to make up a flyer, have business cards. You can make some coupons, say, give them out when you meet people at $5 off, free for bringing a friend. People love free, anything free. It gets their attention. You can have couples massage, $10 off. Be creative. I originally got my licensed massage therapist in Florida, and soon after that I ended up moving to Hawaii, and it was some different times. It was in the 80s. There were no cell phones yet. Originally I moved to the big island of Hawaii, which was very rural, basically, Kona, Hawaii, and I made a small flyer called a 4-Up. And what that means is you take a regular sheet of paper and you divide it into quarters. So you have 4 duplicate flyers. And the way I did it back then was make copies on different colored paper and cut them into 4. Yeah, it's pretty primitive compared to now, but I always carried some around. And I meet people waiting in line at a restaurant, grocery store, wherever, say, when was the last time you had a really great professional massage delivered to your door? I said that a million times, and I got many different responses, but in the long run, I built a business on the Big Island. 5 years later, I moved to Maui. I repeated that. I had a business on 2 islands. And after a while, I let it go on the Big Island. It was too much going back and forth, but that's how I did it back then. Now, in subsequent videos, I will be doing more up-to-date of information that I will share with you. I want to throw in a little something here that I'm just going to call rules of massage, because I periodically hear someone calling me a masseuse or someone else a masseuse or masseur. Those are outdated titles, and we are now licensed massage therapists. Masseur, masseuse implies less than legal, less than professional, if you know what I mean. We don't use those terms. As a massage therapist, please don't do that. We don't talk about the massage table calling it a bed. It's a massage table. I don't do rub downs, and rub down is something from the past also. So let's just wipe all that out. Thank you. One example of something that I did that turned out to be quite well, quite successful. I went to a timeshare resort on Maui, and every Saturday they had a potluck, a little party. It was a pool, a band came, and I presented myself to the management as an asset to their business. See, this is again another thing. I didn't have to pay for anything. I showed up with my massage chair. I got to know the band members, and when I would set up, I would let them play, or not let them, but after they played maybe a couple of sets, I would go up and use their microphone and introduce myself as a dentist. People are like, what is this? I say, now that I have your attention, this is a massage chair, not a dentist chair. The first one to come and sign my sign-up sheet gets a free massage. You'd be surprised how many people rushed over there, and I had a list of people signed up right away. I gave away the first 10-minute massage, and it continued on from there. Not only did people pay me $1 a minute to work on them, but I also had my appointment book for the following week, and I would usually set up 2, 3, 4 massages for that week. It worked out real nice for everyone involved. In follow-up videos on massage therapy business, I will address safety, particularly for women that might be doing a hotel call or a house call, and there's a method I can share with you how to do that safely. And question and answers, I would like to have that where people can contact me on my channel and ask me questions, maybe an idea that you have for your massage business or something that you'd like to have work better. Maybe I can help you with that. And burnout. Massage therapists, I think the statistic is 3 to 5 years is about all you can expect to last if you're doing massage full time. And I can help you with some of those ideas, because I did burn out and I had to learn how much I can do on a daily basis, a weekly basis. So again, thank you for tuning into my channel, Spinal Attraction. Stay curious.